Happy Friday, everyone. My name is Gracie Bagley, and my research topic of choice was an analysis observing the cross-generational impact of online gaming and its possible outcomes. I hope you guys enjoy. In the face of a society that prioritizes the convenience of the internet, many individuals find solace in the routine of online gaming. Populations of people ranging across the entire world log into gaming platforms to interact anonymously with strangers as opposed to participating in the camaraderie of human contact. Personal computers, also known as PCs or gaming monitors, Xbox, PlayStation, and other gaming consoles have become the newest commodity for younger and older gaming enthusiasts. Communication platforms such as Discord, Twitch, and Stream allow for unmonitored conversations between individuals all over the world. As technology continues to advance, there's an increasing interest in understanding the direct and indirect impact that communication might have on different generations. Communication within gameplay can be achieved in a variety of different ways. Platforms such as PlayStation and Xbox offer party chats with friends or with other players that you become affiliated with during the duration of your game. Circumstances of conversation range depending on the game that you're playing. For example, in Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, which is a tactical team-based shooter game, you have the option to chat with anonymous teammates that you're placed with when engaging in multiplayer gameplay. In instances where you don't have a party chat option on your gaming console, this typically applies to PC or monitor users. Many individuals opt to download communication services such as Twitch, Discord, and Steam, which allow for PC users to engage in cross-platform communication with PlayStation and Xbox users through private or public servers. Now we'll transition into information regarding modern-day gaming population. The rapid evolution of technology and expansion of the internet has led to the unsolicited introduction of gaming to increasingly younger populations. Contemporary child pastimes now consist of coming home from school and immersing yourself in the world of online gaming. This lifestyle isn't limited only to younger generations. In a study conducted by Smar Foster in 2017 to observe the cross-generational gaming demographics, the sample population ranged from 3 to 83 years of age. Foster further explained, the cyberverse that exists within online gaming serves as a computational meeting place for diverse groups of individuals of different ages, backgrounds, experiences, expertise, and interests. He found that many of his participants were interested in the prospect of bridging the generational gap between older and younger populations through the use of online gaming. He adds that, from a developmental perspective, interactions with individuals of different age groups are critical to human well-being, and the decline in opportunities for intergenerational interaction is increasingly a significant concern. While the prospect of intertwining younger with older generations of gamers sounds progressive from Foster's point of view, the reality of online gaming communication has taken a dark and unsettling turn. Research conducted regarding the communicative habits of gamers have revealed that toxicity, particularly verbal toxicity, has become normalized and considered an inevitable and admissible element of the contemporary video game experience. Many researchers hypothesize that the unsavory behavior displayed by gamers might be a product of the online disinhibition effect. Mary Atkin, author of The Cyber Effect, defines online disinhibition as a state of mind that equips an individual with an ability to be bolder, less inhibited, and judgment impaired, typically acting in a way that they normally wouldn't in real life. Online disinhibition doesn't always have a negative connotation. In fact, it can open a door to confiding in others and receiving or giving advice and forming mutual bonds with like-minded individuals. This is known as benign disinhibition. Toxic disinhibition resembles the behavior exhibited the most within online gaming communities and includes the use of aggressive language, derogatory names, threats, or sexually inappropriate comments. Dissociative anonymity also reinforces negative behavior in cyberspace and endorses the ideology that you don't know me, so it doesn't matter what I say. Permitting the continuation of toxic disinhibition and reinforcing its foundation within gaming communities has the potential to create a domino effect, influencing younger populations of online gamers and increasing the presence of cognitive dissonance in gaming affiliates. Now let's observe the psychological impact of this behavior. The psychological turmoil that arises when an individual engages in these acts of harassment is significant. Whether they are on the receiving end or they're instigating toxic behavior, gaming platforms like Twitch, Steam, and Discord have proven to be harmful spaces for women, LGBTQ+ individuals, and people of color. Research indicates that targets of hate speech in gaming often adopt stoic reactivity resulting from developmental desensitization. The normalization of communicating discordantly with online friends and acquaintances reinforces the belief that it's completely healthy and okay to communicate normally with people in these ways. This introduces an entirely new predicament when considering the psychological impact this might have on both older and younger generations. Though there isn't much research directly addressing the psychological impact of toxic behavior within gaming communities, we can assume several dilemmas that have the potential to drastically impact the quality of life for gamers. Excessive gaming in all age groups have exhibited the presence of online gaming addiction. Video games offer users the opportunity to disconnect from their present reality and immerse themselves in an entirely different universe for the purpose of leisure and fun. Overindulging in the privilege of escaping reality for a few hours at a time cultivates derealization and depersonalization, or a detachment to your surroundings. Engaging in the use of virtual reality technology has also increased the presence of derealization and depersonalization in gamer crowds. Research states that the long-term presence of these disorders is concurrent with high comorbidity and anxiety disorders that are a direct response to events of extreme stress. Another event that must be considered is the simple fact that younger generations in particular are vulnerable to adopting negative behaviors because of their developmentally influential nature. It is acknowledged that deviant attitudes, values, and behaviors are learned and taught through socialization among peers. Technology has already had a significant impact on the culture of society and socialization. Adolescents would rather play video games or engage with TikTok than spend time outdoors or in a social setting. This shift in humanity's cultural dynamics have led to isolation, delayed development, and other social and developmental issues. One research study observed the influence of sensation-seeking in younger individuals when interacting with their deviant peers. When considering the social development theory, it can be stated that sensation-seeking may influence an individual's choice of peers and the characteristics of the peer group. Adolescents might also adopt deviant behaviors as a way to fit in or feel more included within gaming platforms, which consequentially increases the likelihood that younger generations of gamers will exhibit more aggressive tendencies. Parents of adolescents are facing a crisis regarding the question, what parenting style is most preventative to online deviance? Considering the demand for technology, particularly within school systems, questions and concerns regarding early adolescent exposure to technology have circulated. A research study discovered that online deviance and aggressive behaviors are most prevalent in dismissive, uninvolved, and violently corrective parenting styles. Adolescents who have healthy parent-child relationships were less likely to be influenced by others and less vulnerable to developing gaming addictions. To wrap up my presentation, I will close with some final thoughts. While the prevalence of toxic disinhibition is becoming increasingly influential on individuals and gaming communities, there are numerous efforts from different companies to reduce the population of gamers who are impacted by toxic disinhibition. Practical approaches include incentivizing positive behaviors from online gamers, such as offering special promotions or free in-game content. Punishments for negative behavior might include player bans or losing perks for an extended period of time. Parents and adults might also benefit from encouraging their children and themselves to take tolerance breaks from engaging in online gameplay. Hyperfixation in online gaming proves to increase aggressive behaviors, so taking brief breaks to reconnect with reality has the potential to reduce gaming behavioral problems. There is a very large gap regarding important information surrounding the influence that toxic gaming behavior has on both young and old generations, and the demand for understanding the psychology of cyberspace is going to increase as more technologically advanced inventions begin to surface. The preservation of humanity is an issue that all people should be vigilant of and make efforts to treasure the simplicity of reality. Global technology is continuing to advance, causing the requirement of natural intelligence to dwindle. While it's important to remain engaged in different forms of technology and communication, society has to understand when and how the consequences of their actions harm others and themselves. Human contact and communication is what brings people of different cultures, religions, socioeconomic status, and backgrounds together. Older generations of individuals should be less critical of younger generations and vice versa. Intergenerational gaps have caused rifts in society for generations. In order to truly make a change, society must work together to resolve their differences. That concludes my presentation, and I hope everyone enjoyed, and I wanted to wish everybody good luck on their finals.